Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here in S3, and let me introduce you to our performer for the day. Based in New York, award-winning pop star Jann Klose is a successful musician, singer, songwriter extraordinaire with the release of 7 studio albums and 2 EPs under his belt. He draws inspiration from life and love, amongst other things. His songs have a verified sound of uplifting energy, and if you want a taste, here it is.
I surrender, 'cause even the darkest night has to end, and I surrender, stepping into the light, it's do or die, I surrender.
Oh my word, that guy wasn't too bad. You see that guy, hey? He's not bad.
Yeah, it was okay.
No, I think it was
just okay.
It was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jann Klose. Yes, that's it.
Hello.
It's safe to say, let's get closer to Klose. This is going to be a quick chat. I just wanted to find out a bit more because, you know,
Yeah.
you are in South Africa. Welcome back. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Great to be back. Thank you.
I believe this is a 7th studio album. It's something of a surrender, isn't it?
It's called Surrender, and yes, it's number 7. And if you would have told me that when I started out in music, I would have said, no way, man. You know, how are you going to do that? It's a lot of work, but I love it, you know, very lucky.
And just like the overall vibe of the 7th album, I mean, Surrender, it's quite an interesting name for an album. Are you surrendering to the arts, the music, the feeling, the vibe?
Yeah, it's not meant in a sense of giving up per se, but more of letting go and surrendering to something.
Okay.
Rather than the other.
And a bit of celebration as well, because you're about to perform Pour the Champagne.
Yes.
Now, it sounds self-explanatory, but like, what's this song about?
So this song I wrote with Karen Zoid at a songwriting camp right here in Cape Town.
Oh, nice.
A BMI songwriting camp a few years ago, and it became somewhat of a hit. You know, they play it on the radio all the time here, so it's wonderful.
This is fantastic. Well, Pour the Champagne.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. We need people to wake up a little bit, and that's why we have you here, Jann. So let's go for it. You ready?
Get a coffee.
Okay, grab yourself a coffee or just pour the champagne. It's Jann Klose.
I hear you talk about the future and how it's supposed to be. I watch you paint a picture, but what will be will be. You worry about tomorrow, you're lost in yesterday. Can we keep it in the moment? 'Cause we only got today. We got here, we got now, and if you want me to stay, don't save it for a rainy day. Let's break out the crystal and pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I'm making funny faces, I do what you do. Imaginary places, I visit them with you, yeah. Don't ever fight a feeling, it's just a part of you. Found your heart up on your sleeve, and it changed my point of view, yes it did. Oh, we got here, we got now, and if you want me to stay, don't save it for a rainy day. Let's break out the crystal and pour the champagne now. Pour the champagne, spin it, pour the champagne, spin it, pour the champagne, spin it, pour the champagne.
Come on, Jann, Klose! Pour the champagne. That's the idea. Well, that's pretty early, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Pour the coffee. We can amend a little bit, but that's such a great song. It's celebratory in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And is this a song from Surrender? Is this one of those tracks?
No, this is actually from my last album, In Tandem, that I recorded here in South Africa.
Okay, it's a phenomenal song. It really is. There's a lot to it. But just to go to the tour, I know that something's happening. You are going to do a bit of a stop off here and there. What's the tour about?
So the main reason I'm here is to play Splashy Fen in over Easter weekend.
Nice.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I just played Café Roo here in Cape Town, in Noordhoek. And then I'm going to be in Johannesburg to play at the Academy of Sound Engineering, where I made In Tandem with the actual band that was on the record. So
that is fantastic.
Yeah, we're looking forward
and I
to
mean,
that.
South Africa itself, you know, thoughts, feelings, you love it?
I mean, I love it here. You know, I grew up here, so it always brings me back to my childhood. And I mean, the Cape is beautiful.
Thank
you. You have to. There's no denying that. You know, and everybody that lives here, you know, like when I got picked up from the airport,
Yeah.
and I drove in the car, and I just had this moment, which I do every time I come here.
That happens.
And the driver said, I think I need to leave more often so that I can have that same moment that you just had.
That's
So
the
there
only
you go.
reason why we do leave. We leave so we can come back and you can see the mountain and have that aha
beautiful.
moment, which is great. Have you picked up on any of the local lingo? Because usually when people see you, they're like, hey, Jann, lekker man. You know,
Lekker, I know lekker, of
Okay, you know
course,
lekker, that's
which
fine.
is delicious,
Yes, and also...
translated, but also means cool, and it means everything. It means good morning, doesn't it? It means everything, doesn't it?
There are a few words that have that, but I
Yeah.
can't teach all of them to you on national TV. But it is, I mean, throughout the course of the show, I'm going to drop some more words
Please.
in there, okay?
Shop, that's the one. I
Shop
love that
is lit.
one.
That's
I
good.
love that one.
All right.
That's cool. That's
well,
a cool
more
word.
coming your way. Trust me. It is going to be one of those lekker mornings with your Feel Good Breakfast Show with Jann Klose. But let's get on to the news of the day. Here's Graham.